Well, hello there, everyone. What's going on today? You guys doing all right? I sure hope so. I'm doing really well. Today's a very, very exciting day for me here at Storytime with Mr. Michael, because we're going to be reading a very special book. Today's book is The Polka Dot Tea Party, written and illustrated by Vicky Risky. So, here's what's so special. Not only is this an amazing book, but I actually know the author and illustrator. I know Vicky Risky. She's an amazing woman. She's a great writer, a wonderful illustrator, and she is a truly brilliant puppet maker. So I want everybody, before you watch this, after you watch this, whatever, go to her website, which is wearepuppeteers.com. You can order this book. You can also see all of the amazing creations that she makes. She's truly a gem. She's a wonderful artist, and I'm so very, very happy to bring you this book of hers. That's right. We're gonna read The Polka Dot Tea Party. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. I want to show you this too. Because I know Vicky, I ordered this book on my birthday. It's what I wanted for my very own birthday present. And she wrote an inscription for me. So that's what we call it when the writer of the book, when the author writes a special note in the book itself, like by their own hand in pen or pencil, I guess. You'd want them to do it in pen. Anyway, here's what she wrote to me. For Michael, thank you for your support. Get your polka dots on. Vicky Risky. And you know what? She actually also included a whole bunch of polka dots. I got polka dots, I got little ones, I got big ones. I got a very cool tiara that I could wear. I also got the Polka Dot Tea Party activity book. This has so many cool things you can do in it. It has puppets you can make yourself. It has wonderful extra stories, lots of fun things to do with you and your family. Guys, go to wearepuppeteers.com. Order this book. It's absolutely wonderful. Let's prove it. The Polka Dot Tea Party by Vicky Risky. There are a couple of extra notes to the reader here, so let's read them. Our story takes place in the Arizona desert. Polka dots, saguaro, and brittle bush are the three of the words that are used in the story. Polka dots are circular shapes that can be seen in many places. We know what polka dots are. They look just like this. The saguaro cactus lives in the Sonoran Desert. A saguaro can grow to be over 40 feet tall, which is about 2 giraffes stacked on top of each other. Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. The brittle bush is a hardy bush that grows in the desert. During the dry season, the brittle bush loses all of its leaves and flowers, and the stems become really brittle. I guess that's why they call it the brittle bush. All right, on to the story proper. It's going to be a polka dot day, thought Jackie, as she watched the large orange polka dot rise over the Grand Canyon. Jackie had a very busy day planned. Jackie's paws were full of invitations to her first polka dot tea party. She was inviting all of her friends, Leo, Rosie, and Dan. Her first stop was Leo Lizard's rock. Leo was out on his rock doing push-ups while counting them out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jackie bobbed her head up and down as she followed Leo's push-ups and tried to hand him his invitation. Finally, she said, "Will you come to my polka dot tea party?" Leo stopped his push-ups and asked, "What's a polka dot?" "Polka dots are everywhere," explained Jackie. "You have lots of polka dots on your rock. See all these colored circles? Leo looked closely at the rock, and sure enough, there were lots of colored dots on it. "What do we do at a polka dot tea party?" asked Leo. "We wear polka dots and drink tea," explained Jackie. Leo smiled and said, "Sure, I'll come to your party." And he went back to his push-ups. 5, 6, 7, 8. When Jackie returned to the trail, she felt a sudden gust of wind. It was Rosie Roadrunner zooming by. Jackie yelled, "Hey, Rosie!" Startled, Rosie tripped on a rock and fell head over heels down the trail. She rolled over and over until she looked like a big purple polka dot. Zoom. Jackie followed her down. She followed her down the trail as Rosie crashed into a large saguaro cactus. "Ouch, ouch, ouch!" Rosie screamed in pain as she pulled the cactus needles from her butt and then grabbed her spinning head. Rosie was not happy when Jackie caught up with her. "Why did you yell at me?" asked Rosie. "Well, I'm sorry that you tripped, but I wanted to invite you to my polka dot tea party," said Jackie. Rosie held her spinning head in her wings and asked, "What's a polka dot?" "Polka dots are everywhere. See those saguaro seeds? They are tiny black polka dots," explained Jackie. Rosie looked at the ground, and sure enough, there were small black seeds everywhere. "What do you do at a polka dot tea party?" asked Rosie. Jackie responded with excitement. "We dress up in polka dots, and then we drink tea." "Yes, I'll come to your polka dot tea party," said Rosie, still holding her head in her wings. Jackie had one more invitation to hand out. She hopped down the trail until she found Diamond-backed Dan's home, a small hole in the ground near a blooming brittle bush. She rang the doorbell, and soon Dan slithered out. "I came to invite you to my polka dot tea party," said Jackie as she handed Dan the invitation. "I like tea, but I don't know what polka dot tea tastes like," said Dan. "We don't drink polka dots. We wear them to the party," Jackie laughed. "What are polka dots?" said Dan. "Oh, polka dots are everywhere," explained Jackie once again. "Look at your brittle bush. The center of the flower is a polka dot." Dan looked closely at the brittle bush and then smelled the flowers. "Okay," said Dan, "I'll come to your polka dot tea party." Jackie couldn't wait to get home and decorate her house in a rainbow of polka dot colors. She made tea cakes in the shape of polka dots and placed them around her polka dot shaped table. For a final touch, Jackie added large polka dot jewels to her tiara and polka dot stickers to her vest. Soon, her guests arrived. Leo Lizard came dressed in a purple and green polka dot tie. Rosie Roadrunner wrapped her head in a white bandage and put red polka dot stickers on it. Diamondback Dan decorated his tail in yellow polka dot stickers. They all sat down and drank tea out of polka dot teacups and ate the polka dot cakes. After tea, they danced the polka dot polka and the polka dot hop around a large polka dot on the floor. Then they told polka dot jokes as they sipped more tea. "Knock, knock," said Jackie. "Who's there?" asked Rosie, Leo, and Dan in unison. "Justin," answered Jackie. "Justin who?" they all asked. "Just in time for the Polka Dot Tea Party," shouted Jackie. Everyone laughed and laughed. They all danced one last time and went home. Jackie waved to her guests as they left. Then she looked up at the large polka dot shining in the dark sky, and she thought, this was the best polka dot tea party ever. The end. Wow. Guys, wasn't this wonderful? What a great, exciting kind of tea party. They didn't just have tea. They didn't just wear polka dots. They got to dance. They got to tell jokes and laugh and have a great time together. That sounds like the perfect kind of tea party to me. So, do you like throwing tea parties? When's the last time you threw a tea party? Tell me really. Tell me honestly. Was it earlier today? Was it last week? Was it a year ago? Maybe you got so inspired by this book that you're going to throw your own polka dot tea party. Well, I'll tell you what, if you really want to do that, and I can't imagine that you don't want to do that, you should definitely order this book because you do get all these polka dots. You do get the tiara. You also, with these big polka dots, get your very own set of polka dot jokes. Now, I'm not going to read them out loud to you because I want you to get to read them on your own for the first time and get to tell them. Because we all should know the #1 rule of comedy is you never steal somebody's punchline. That's a very serious thing. So, order this book. Read the jokes on the back of the polka dots. Wear your tiara with pride. Put polka dots all over your face. Put them all over your body. Put them anywhere you can think to put them because polka dots are the best. Polka dots are fun. Polka dots and tea parties go perfectly well together. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching today and reading this great book with me. Thank you, Vicky, for writing and illustrating this wonderful book and sharing it with the world. I'm so very glad I got to share it with my friends here on Storytime with Mr. Michael. And I wonder what those friends might want me to read next. You know, the only way I'm going to find out is if you write it down in the comments below and send it to me, Mr. Michael, so I can share them with everybody. Okay? Thanks very much. Oh, if you liked this book, tell me in the comments below and I can pass that along to Vicky Risky herself. That's so cool. Thank you guys. Keep reading, stay curious, and I'll see you next time on Storytime with Mr. Michael.